Hello, I'm Vilma for Redesign with Prima. Stay with me as we transform this beautiful piece of furniture. For this project, I'll be using Spruce from the Alchemy Limestone Chalk Paint collection by Fusion Mineral Paint. I will be applying 2 coats over the entire piece. For this first coat, I will use a synthetic finishing brush and apply the paint using a regular technique. Let me mention that before starting, I removed the previous finish and apply a primer so the surface will be ready for paint. So stay with me as we transform this beautiful piece of furniture. For a second coat, I will switch to a round synthetic brush and use a pouncing technique, creating a subtle texture through the finish. Once both coats are complete, I will allow the piece to dry overnight before returning the next day to apply the second decorative finish. Next, I'll be using Alabaster from the same Alchemy collection. I will dilute a small amount of paint with water in a container. I also be using a natural sea sponge, which I've lightly damped beforehand. After dipping the sponge into the diluted paint mixture, I will squish out the excess, leaving just enough paint on the sponge. Using soft, gentle diving motions, I will be applying the paint over the entire surface. The goal is not to completely cover the spruce base coat, but rather to create dimension by allowing portions of the original color to remain visible underneath. I will continue this technique over the entire piece, applying only 1 coat. One finish, I will let it dry overnight and return the following day to begin adding the decorative elements. For this design, I will be using a transfer called Jardin Secret. This transfer includes 4 sheets featuring a delicate European-inspired design in soft mint, green, and gray tones. Here, I'm measuring and marking the edge with my fingers to determine where trimming will be necessary. If you've never used furniture transfer before, you will be happy to know they're very easy to apply. Simply remove the white protective backing and position the transfer where you like it. Then, using the transfer tool included in the package, gently rub the design while slowly lifting one corner of the sheets. Continue rubbing as you gradually peel back the film, revealing the design underneath. Once the transfer is applied, I will be using a polishing pad to remove any halos, adhesive residue, or small air bubbles that may remain on the surface. I will repeat the same measure and trimming process to create a seamless continuous pattern across the front of the piece. To add even more interest and dimension, I will be using Decor Poly intricate lace moldings along both sides of the cabinet. Using the same spruce paint color, I will paint the moldings completely and allow them to dry. Once dry, I will use Gorilla Good glue and a brush to apply adhesive to the back of each molding. I will then attach them to the cabinet, applying gentle pressure to ensure proper adhesion. Any excess glue can be removed with a damp brush or a wet wipe before it dries. In addition to the lace moldings, I will be creating resin embellishment using 3 different molds: Ombre Florals, Soho Fusion, and Bloom of Eternity. The resin I'm using is Amazing Casting Resin in white. It consists of 2 components, part A and B, which must be mixed in equal proportions. As you can see, I already mixed the resin and I'm pouring into the molds. Using a small stick, I will be distributing the resin evenly throughout each design. After 10 minutes, the resin pieces are ready to be removed from the molds. Once removed, I will paint them using the same spruce color so everything coordinates beautifully. After the embellishments have dried, it's time to attach them to the cabinets. Using the same wood glue and a small brush, I will apply adhesive to the back of each resin piece and position them one by one on the cabinet. Once again, I will remove the excess glue with a damp brush or a wet wipe. Next, I will be highlighting the details using a technique called dry brushing, using a natural bristle brush and a small amount of alabaster paint, which is a soft off-white color, and lightly drag the brush across the raised details of each moldings and embellishments. This technique beautifully accentuates the texture and decorative elements. I will repeat this process on all the moldings and resin details throughout the piece. The next step is sealing the cabinet. For protection, I will be using Top Coat by Fusion using a flat natural bristle brush. I will apply the sealer evenly across the entire surface. This type of brush helps minimize brush marks and create a smooth finish. As you can see, the paint color becomes slightly richer and deeper once the sealer is applied. don't work, I will use a small detail brush to reach all the crevices between the moldings and remove any excess sealer that may have accumulated. I will allow the sealer to cure overnight and return the next day for the final finishing touches. For the finishing process, I will begin to apply a clear wax over all the moldings and selected edges of the cabinet. As shown in the video, I will then gently buff away the excess with a soft cloth. Next, I will apply a black wax over the moldings and decorative details, again removing any excess with a clean cloth. If you feel you've applied too much black wax, you can easily soften the effect by applying more of the clear wax, which acts almost like an eraser. Alternatively, a damp cloth or wet wipe can help remove excess product. This step is designed to emphasize the beautiful details and depth of the moldings while adding a character and edge to the finish. And this is how this small cabinet is transformed into a charming piece with a timeless European vintage inspired finish. Let me know in comments what do you think about this transformation and if you tried something similar on one of your furniture pieces. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Redesign with Prima channel and also to my channel Renovel Sons or Renewal. See you in another flip.